Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever stopped to wonder why some people seem to attract good things effortlessly while others seem to struggle? Why does it seem as though opportunities, blessings, and luck favor certain individuals while others remain in a constant state of longing and yearning? What is the key that unlocks a life filled with abundance and joy? The answer, my friend, lies within you. It is not the external world that determines your fate. It is the world within you. It is your thoughts, your beliefs, and your inner assumptions that create the conditions of your life. Your life is a mirror, reflecting back to you exactly what you are holding in your mind. When you believe that good things keep happening to you, when you assume the feeling of endless good fortune, the universe must respond in kind. The first step to transforming your life lies in the understanding of assumptions. To assume is to take a mental stance, to accept as true what you wish to see manifested in your world. It is an invisible force that, when fully understood, has the potential to reshape your entire experience. The mind, often perceived as the passive observer of the world, is in fact the architect of your reality. It is not a mere tool to observe what happens, it is the very medium through which you create. Therefore, the key to unlocking the good that is waiting for you is in how you use your mind to assume the feeling of your desire being fulfilled. Assumption, in its simplest form, is the belief that what you desire is already yours. It is the mental and emotional stance you take toward a goal or outcome, assuming it is an established fact. When you assume, you take on the role of someone who already possesses what they want. Your thoughts, actions, and even your feelings will begin to align with this assumption, creating a force strong enough to alter the course of your life. When you want good things to come into your life, you must first assume that they will. This is where many get it wrong. They wish for better circumstances. They dream of their desires coming to pass, but they fail to assume them as already realized. If you wish for something, you are acknowledging the lack of it in your life. You are asking for something that feels distant or unattainable. But when you assume the good is already yours, you are living from the end, and that is where true power resides. It's not about hoping for good things to happen. It's about knowing without any doubt that good things are already happening. The process of assumption works because your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. It responds only to the thoughts and feelings you feed it. When you assume that good things are happening to you, when you take on the feeling of your desires being fulfilled, your subconscious mind accepts this assumption as truth. Once this assumption becomes deeply embedded in your subconscious, it begins to express itself outwardly in the world around you. The power of assumption also lies in the fact that it does not require any proof or validation from the outside world to be effective. In fact, it works best when you can remain unmoved by the external conditions. When you assume that good things are constantly flowing to you, the external world must eventually reflect this assumption. This is not magic or wishful thinking. It is the law of the mind in action. The external world is always a mirror of what is happening within you. If you persist in assuming that good things are a constant in your life, the world around you must rearrange itself to reflect that assumption. One of the most powerful aspects of assumption is that it eliminates doubt. The moment you begin to question whether something is possible or whether it will happen, you are no longer assuming, but hoping. Hope is not powerful, assumption is. When you assume, you carry within you an unshakable certainty that your desire is already fulfilled. There is no need to question the outcome because the assumption itself brings about its own fulfillment. It is a law, not a mere wish. The assumption of the end result is what brings your desires into physical reality. For instance, let's say you desire financial abundance. If you continuously assume that abundance is your natural state, you will start to feel as though you are already wealthy. You will begin to make decisions, take actions, and think in ways that align with the assumption of wealth. Your behavior, your energy, and your mindset will all shift in accordance with this new assumption. And this, in turn, will influence the world around you, drawing opportunities and experiences that match your assumed state of financial prosperity. Assumption is not a passive act. It is not a simple wish or a fleeting thought. It is an active, persistent stance that you take toward life. It requires discipline and a commitment to living from the end result. When you assume, you stop waiting for something to happen and instead start living as though it has already happened. This change in perspective is what causes the external world to catch up with your internal state. The more you assume your desires are already fulfilled, the more the world around you will begin to mirror that truth. It is essential to understand that assumption is not about controlling the external world or trying to manipulate others. It is not about changing things outside of yourself to make them fit your desires. Assumption works by changing you. It works by shifting your internal state so completely that your external world must conform. As you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, your thoughts, emotions, and actions will align with that assumption, and the circumstances of your life will gradually adjust to reflect it. The beauty of assumption is that it works regardless of your current circumstances. It does not matter where you are right now or what your life looks like. The assumption of the good that is coming to you does not require any external validation. It requires only that you commit to living as though the good is already yours. It is a mindset that sets you free from the constraints of time and space. Your assumption can create the reality you desire, even if it appears that nothing in your current experience supports that assumption. In time, the external world must align with the inner truth you are holding. To assume the good that is waiting for you is to live with unwavering faith in your ability to create your life. It is to accept that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a powerful creator of your experience. The moment you begin to assume that good things are always happening, you are stepping into the role of a creator, and that role is one of immense power. By assuming that good things keep happening to you, you become the living embodiment of that truth, and the world must reflect that truth in kind. In conclusion, the power of assumption is the key to transforming your life. When you assume that good things are always coming your way, you begin to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that truth. And as you do so, the world around you must begin to reflect this inner assumption. The good that you desire is not far away. It is already yours, waiting to be recognized through the power of assumption. The secret to manifesting anything in your life lies not merely in the thoughts you think, but in the feelings you carry within you. Feeling is the secret to creation. While many focus on thinking, planning, and strategizing their desires into reality, the true catalyst for transformation lies in how you feel. Your feelings are not random or inconsequential. They are the very energy that drives the creation of your experiences. When you feel something deeply, it acts as a magnet, drawing the circumstances and events that align with that feeling into your life. Feeling, in its most profound sense, is the language of the subconscious mind. The subconscious does not respond to logical reasoning or intellectual effort. It responds directly to the emotions and feelings that you generate. If you wish to manifest good things in your life, you must first feel as though they are already yours. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is the secret that unlocks the door to all that you desire. To live in this feeling is to call forth your desires as if they are already present in your life. The world we see and experience is a direct reflection of the feelings we carry within us. If we are constantly filled with fear, doubt, and anxiety, the world around us will reflect these emotions, and we will experience circumstances that mirror these feelings. However, when we shift our emotional state and adopt the feeling of success, love, joy, and fulfillment, we begin to see these very things manifest in our lives. Our feelings are like a compass, guiding us toward the life we desire. What we feel is what we draw into our reality. The key to manifesting anything is to begin living from the end result. In other words, you must feel now what you want to feel when your desire is fully realized. This is the essence of creation. If you want abundance, you must feel abundant. If you want love, you must feel loved. If you desire peace, you must feel peaceful. This is not a future event. This is a present reality. The moment you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are activating a force that will shape your reality to reflect that feeling. The mind, while powerful, is not enough on its own. Many people make the mistake of merely thinking about what they want, visualizing the desired outcome, or repeating affirmations. While these practices are valuable, they are incomplete unless they are paired with the feeling of having already received what they desire. When you can align your thoughts and your feelings, that is when true power is activated. It is the combination of thought and feeling that creates the energy necessary to manifest your desires. Without the emotional component, your thoughts are like empty vessels, unable to produce results. Think of it this way. Your thoughts are the seed and your feelings are the soil. While you may plant the seed of your desire with positive thoughts, it is only when you water that seed with the feeling of it already being true that it begins to take root and grow. Without the proper feeling, the seed will remain dormant, never growing into the fruit you wish to harvest. But with the right emotional energy, your desires are nourished and they begin to manifest in your life with ease and grace. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is not about pretending or wishing something were true. It is about fully embodying the experience as if it has already happened. It is the deep conviction that your desire is already a reality, that it is already in your possession. When you feel this way, you are not simply hoping for a better future. You are living in the fullness of that future now. This is the shift from lack to abundance, from limitation to freedom, from desire to fulfillment. And as you do this, the outer world must adjust itself to match the inner state you are embodying. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate the feeling of the wish fulfilled is through vivid imagination. Imagination is not a mere fantasy. It is the creative force through which all things come into being. When you use your imagination to feel the emotions associated with your desire, whether that is the joy of financial abundance, the peace of a loving relationship, or the excitement of a career breakthrough, you are giving your subconscious mind the emotional blueprint it needs to bring that desire into reality. The more you immerse yourself in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the more quickly your external reality will begin to mirror those feelings. The challenge, of course, is to maintain that feeling consistently. It is easy to feel good when things are going well, but the true power lies in being able to maintain the feeling of fulfillment even when the external world seems to contradict it. The ability to do this is what sets the creators apart from those who remain passive participants in life. When you can live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, no matter what is happening around you, you are harnessing the full creative power of your being. You are not a slave to your circumstances. You are the master of them. Another important aspect of the feeling of the wish fulfilled is that it transcends the limitations of time and space. Often, people believe that they must wait for the perfect circumstances or the ideal timing for their desires to manifest. However, the feeling of the wish fulfilled operates outside of time. When you feel that your desire is already fulfilled, you are not waiting for the right time. You are simply living as if it is already done. This is where true magic happens. The moment you can feel that your desire is already realized, the circumstances that once appeared to be obstacles will suddenly fall away, and everything you need will begin to align in your favor. As you begin to practice feeling the wish fulfilled, you will notice a shift in your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. You will begin to think differently, feel differently, and act differently, all in alignment with the assumption that what you desire is already yours. This is a process of becoming the person who has what they desire. You stop waiting for things to change. You change yourself. And as you change, your reality changes with you. In the end, The power to create your desired reality lies within you. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is not something you must wait for. It is something you must choose to embody now. When you can step fully into that feeling, you will find that everything you have ever wanted is already on its way to you, drawn by the magnetic power of your emotions. Imagination is the gateway to creation. It is the faculty within you that shapes and molds your reality, often in ways far more powerful than you might imagine. Far from being merely a whimsical pastime or a fleeting distraction, imagination is the creative force that determines the nature of your experience. Imagination is the creative force that determines the nature of your experience. It is the unseen engine driving the manifestation of everything you encounter in the physical world. When you understand this, you begin to realize that everything in your life, whether positive or negative, has been created through the images and feelings you have entertained in your mind. Imagination is not a passive process. It is a deliberate, intentional act of creation. You do not need to wait for the world to change or for things to improve before you begin to imagine your ideal reality. In fact, it is through the act of imagining your desired reality that you begin to shape the world around you. The world you see is nothing more than a reflection of the inner pictures and beliefs you have carried within you. If you wish to change your circumstances, you must first change the images you hold in your mind. The moment you begin to imagine your life as you want it to be, the creative power of your imagination goes to work, rearranging your life to bring those images into fruition. Imagination is not separate from reality. It is the very fabric of it. It is the medium through which the invisible becomes visible. Think about this for a moment. Everything you see around you, every object, every event, every relationship was once an idea in someone's mind. It began as a mental image, a vision, or a feeling of what could be. That image, once fully formed in the mind and given the energy of belief and feeling, was brought into physical form through action and manifestation. The process works in the same way for you. You do not need to wait for the world to change before you can begin to imagine a better life. By imagining the life you desire, you are essentially planting the seed for its eventual manifestation. The power of imagination is not limited to just what you can physically see. It extends far beyond the five senses, creating a reality based on the internal world of thought and feeling. For instance, if you want to manifest abundance, you do not need to focus solely on external factors like money or opportunities. Instead, you need to focus on the mental image of yourself as abundant. You must imagine and feel yourself in a state of financial abundance, as though it is already present. Imagine what your life would look like if money were no object. What would you do? Where would you go? How would you feel? When you begin to create this mental image, your mind accepts it as real, and the forces of creation go to work to bring it into your physical reality. The imagination is not just about forming pictures in your mind. It is about feeling those pictures as if they are already true. When you can imagine a scene of yourself already in possession of your desires, you are not simply playing pretend. You are aligning yourself with the frequency of that desire. Every thought carries a vibrational frequency. And when you consistently think and feel in alignment with your desires, you begin to attract the circumstances that match that vibration. Imagination, when combined with emotion, becomes an incredibly powerful tool for creation. It is the feeling of the desire fulfilled that drives the creative process. It is the feeling of living as though your desire is already realized that activates the law of attraction and brings your imagined reality into being. One of the most effective ways to use imagination is through visualization. Visualization is a focused use of the imagination where you consciously create a mental picture of your desired outcome. However, it is not enough to merely visualize. You must also engage all of your senses in the process. Imagine not just what you would see, but what you would hear, what you would feel, and even what you would smell or taste. The more vivid and sensory rich your visualization, the more real it will feel to your subconscious mind. When you engage all of your senses, your subconscious mind begins to accept this visualization as reality. And once the subconscious mind accepts something as real, it begins to express that reality in your life. Imagination can also be used to solve problems and overcome challenges. Instead of focusing on the difficulties and obstacles in your life, you can imagine yourself already having overcome them. For instance, if you are facing a challenging situation at work or in a relationship, you can imagine the ideal resolution. What would that look like? How would you feel once the situation is resolved? By creating a vivid mental image of the desired outcome and fully immersing yourself in the feeling of success, you align your energy with the solution. And in turn, the circumstances begin to change to reflect that new mental picture. Imagination, when used with focused intent, bypasses the limitations of the physical world and brings forth the solutions and outcomes that are in alignment with your inner vision. Imagination also holds the key to changing the way you perceive yourself. If you wish to improve any area of your life, you must first imagine yourself as the person you wish to become. Imagine yourself as confident, successful, healthy, loved, and fulfilled. This shift in self-permission is often the first step toward transformation. Your outer world can only reflect the inner image you hold of yourself. By changing the way you see yourself in your mind, you begin to see yourself in a new light, and the world around you begins to reflect this change. When you create a mental image of yourself as successful, for example, you begin to think and act in ways that align with that image, and soon the physical world begins to mirror your new self-concept. The imagination is an incredibly powerful tool for manifesting your desires, but it requires practice and discipline. Like any skill, it must be nurtured and refined. It is not something that happens overnight, but rather a process that unfolds as you consistently engage with it. The more you use your imagination, the more natural it will become to create and hold mental images of your desires. Over time, these images will begin to take on a life of their own, and you will notice your external reality changing to reflect the images you have created. The beauty of imagination is that it is always available to you. You do not need external circumstances to align before you can begin imagining your ideal life. In fact, imagination is the very tool that will help you transform those circumstances. Your imagination is not bound by time, space, or limitation. It is a limitless force that, when used with intention and emotion, can shape your world in ways you never thought possible. The moment you begin to create with imagination is the moment you begin to unlock the infinite potential within you. To achieve the life you desire, you must first learn to live in a state of unwavering belief. Belief is the cornerstone of creation. It is not enough to merely wish for something or hope it will come into being. True manifestation requires a deep, unshakable belief that what you desire is already yours. This belief is not something that you acquire after seeing results. Rather, it is the foundation upon which the results are built. Without belief, the process of creation remains incomplete, because the energy that fuels manifestation is rooted in the conviction that your desire is already a fact. When you believe, you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desire. This alignment creates a powerful force that acts upon the world around you, pulling your desires toward you and shaping the circumstances of your life to reflect the belief you hold. Belief is not something passive. It is an active, dynamic force that governs every aspect of your experience. It dictates how you perceive yourself, your circumstances, and your potential. If you believe you are worthy of success, love, abundance, and peace, you will begin to see evidence of these things in your life. Conversely, if you harbor doubts and disbelief, you will see more of the same limitations and challenges that reflect your inner state. One of the most powerful aspects of belief is its ability to shape your perception of reality. Your beliefs filter the world around you, coloring every experience and interaction. If you believe the world is filled with opportunities, you will find yourself encountering more opportunities. If you believe that good things are always happening to you, you will begin to see good things manifest in your life with increasing regularity. Belief acts like a lens through which you view the world. When you change your belief, you change the lens, and as a result, your perception of reality shifts. This means that if you want to change your life, you must first change your beliefs about yourself and the world. For example, if you desire success in your career, you must first believe that you are capable of achieving it. If you want financial abundance, you must believe that you are worthy of wealth and that wealth is readily available to you. If you desire a loving relationship, you must believe that you are deserving of love and that love is all around you. The beliefs you hold act as the blueprint for your life. They determine what is possible and what is not. Belief is not something that happens overnight. It requires cultivation, repetition, and reinforcement. In the beginning, you may not fully believe in your ability to manifest your desires. However, belief is a habit, and like any habit, it can be developed over time. The key is to start small. Begin by focusing on one area of your life where you would like to see change, and consciously shift your belief around it. For instance, if you want to manifest more money, start by believing that financial abundance is possible for you. Imagine yourself living a life of financial freedom and feel the emotions that come with that reality. As you continue to nurture this belief, it will become stronger, and your external circumstances will begin to reflect it. The more you believe, the more power you give to your desires. Your belief sends a signal to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive what you have asked for. This signal activates the law of attraction, drawing circumstances, people, and events into your life that match your belief. When you believe in your own worth and the possibility of your dreams coming true, you create a magnetic force that draws everything you need to you. The universe responds to the vibration of belief, aligning itself with your inner state. It is important to recognize that belief is not about seeing the physical evidence of your desires before you believe in them. In fact, the opposite is true. Belief is about seeing beyond the current reality, seeing the end result is already completed. It is about living as though your desire is already fulfilled, even when the outer circumstances seem to contradict that belief. When you hold fast to your belief, you begin to perceive the opportunities and pathways that lead to the manifestation of your desires. You begin to notice the small signs and synchronicities that indicate that your belief is taking shape in the world. The power of belief is also closely tied to the concept of faith. Faith is the unwavering conviction that your desire is already on its way to you, even when the evidence in the physical world is lacking. Belief, in its most powerful form, is rooted in faith. It is the trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor and that the good you desire is already on its way, even if you cannot yet see it with your eyes. Faith is not passive. It is an active, dynamic force that propels you forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. When you believe in your desires with faith and confidence, you become unstoppable. You are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. One of the challenges many people face in cultivating belief is doubt. Doubt creeps in when the physical world does not immediately reflect the changes you are trying to make. It is easy to lose faith when things appear to be moving slowly or when obstacles arise. However, doubt is the enemy of belief, and it can halt the process of creation. The key is to maintain unwavering belief, even in the face of doubt. Remember, belief is not dependent on external evidence. It is the internal conviction that your desire is already fulfilled. When you feel doubt arise, replace it with the affirmation of your belief. Strengthen your belief with positive thoughts, emotions, and actions that align with your desire. Belief is the fuel that powers your manifestation process. When you believe with unwavering certainty that your desire is already yours, You send a powerful signal to the universe that aligns with the creative forces around you. The law of attraction, the law of assumption, and all other universal laws respond to the vibration of belief. Your belief shapes your world, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The more you believe, the more power you give to your desires, and the more rapidly they manifest in your life. In summary, belief is not merely a mental exercise. It is the active force that shapes your reality. To manifest the life you desire, you must cultivate an unshakable belief that what you want is already yours. This belief must be unwavering, not dependent on external circumstances or physical evidence. When you believe with faith and conviction, the world around you must respond in kind, and your desires will begin to take shape in your life. The journey of manifestation begins with the understanding that what you believe about yourself is the key to unlocking all that you desire. Your self-dream is the foundation of your life, and it determines the level of success, abundance, and happiness you will experience. When you change the way you see yourself, you begin to change the reality that is reflected back to you. How you view yourself dictates how the world around you responds. If you believe you are unworthy, limited, or incapable, your reality will reflect those beliefs, reinforcing the very limitations you hold. But if you choose to see yourself as powerful, worthy, and capable, your life will begin to reflect those truths as well. Self-permission is not something that is set in stone. It is malleable, fluid, and subject to change. At any moment, you can shift how you see yourself, and in doing so, shift the reality you experience. The key to changing your self-promotion is to recognize that you are not bound by the past. You are not defined by your previous experiences, your mistakes, or the opinions of others. You are defined by the beliefs you hold about yourself in the present moment. If you have always viewed yourself as someone who struggles financially, then that belief has shaped your reality. But the moment you decide to see yourself as abundant, capable of creating wealth, the energy around you begins to shift, and opportunities for financial abundance start to present themselves. Your outer world must align with the new image you hold of yourself, because the world is a reflection of your internal beliefs. The power of self-perception lies in its ability to influence your actions, thoughts, and emotions. When you see yourself as confident and capable, you begin to make decisions that align with that image. You take actions that are in harmony with the person you believe yourself to be. Your thoughts become more focused and purposeful, and your emotions shift toward a sense of empowerment and possibility. As a result, the people and circumstances that show up in your life will support and reinforce this new self-image. If you see yourself as a person who is deserving of love, your relationships will reflect that belief. If you see yourself as healthy and strong, your physical health will reflect that perception. The key is to consistently hold the image of yourself as the person you wish to become, and to take inspired actions based on that image. The process of changing your self-perception begins with awareness. You must first become aware of the beliefs you currently hold about yourself. What do you believe about your worth, your abilities, and your potential? These beliefs may be hidden deep within your subconscious mind, but they are influencing every aspect of your life. The first step is to bring them to the surface and examine them. Once you are aware of the beliefs that are limiting your potential, you can begin to challenge them. Ask yourself whether these beliefs are true, or if they were simply adopted from external sources, society, family, past experiences. Most of the beliefs that limit us are not inherently true. They are simply conditioned thoughts that we have accepted as reality. The moment you challenge those beliefs and decide to replace them with empowering ones, you begin to change your self-permission. One of the most powerful ways to change your self-permission is through visualization. By vividly imagining yourself as the person you wish to become, you begin to impress that image upon your subconscious mind. Visualize yourself already living the life you desire. See yourself successful, healthy, confident, and fulfilled. Feel the emotions associated with that vision. What does it feel like to be the person you envision? When you fully engage your imagination and emotions, your subconscious mind accepts this new image as real. The more you practice this visualization, the more it becomes a part of your identity. Over time, your outer world will begin to reflect this new self-perceived as your thoughts, actions, and beliefs begin to align with the person you are imagining yourself to be. Affirmations are another powerful tool for reshaping your self-perceived. Positive affirmations are statements that you repeat to yourself, designed to counteract negative or limiting beliefs. When you affirm that you are worthy, capable, and deserving, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind to accept these beliefs as truth. Affirmations work best when they are stated in the present tense, as if the desired reality is already true. For example, instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." The power of affirmations lies in their ability to change your internal dialogue. As you repeat these statements, your mind begins to accept them as fact, and your actions begin to reflect these new beliefs. Another effective method for changing your self-promotion is through the power of gratitude. When you focus on the things you are grateful for, you shift your attention away from what you lack and towards what is already abundant in your life. Gratitude opens the door to more blessings because it aligns your energy with abundance. The more grateful you are for the person you are becoming, the more you will begin to embody that image. Gratitude reinforces the belief that you are already whole, worthy, and capable, which further strengthens your self-image. Start by focusing on the small wins and successes in your life. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how minor they may seem. By practicing gratitude regularly, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you are already abundant, confident, and deserving. It is also essential to surround yourself with people and influences that support your new self-permission. The people you spend the most time with have a profound impact on how you see yourself. If you are constantly surrounded by people who reinforce negative beliefs or doubt your potential, it can be difficult to maintain a positive self-permission. Seek out relationships and environments that uplift and inspire you. Spend time with those who see your potential and encourage you to become the best version of yourself. The energy and beliefs of others can either support or hinder your growth, so choose your associations wisely. The journey of changing your self-permission is ongoing, but it is also deeply rewarding. As you consistently affirm your worth, visualize your ideal self, and take inspired action, you begin to align with your true potential. Your self-permission shifts, and your outer reality begins to reflect that shift. The world around you will begin to mirror your inner transformation, bringing new opportunities, relationships, and experiences into your life that match the person you have become. Remember, your self-permission is the key to your future. When you change the way you see yourself, everything around you changes as well. Your thoughts are powerful, and they shape your reality in ways that may not always be immediately obvious. Everything in your life, from your circumstances to your relationships, and even the way you feel, originates from your thoughts. Thought is the precursor to manifestation, and understanding the connection between your thinking and the reality you experience is the key to unlocking your potential. The thoughts you entertain in your mind are not just fleeting ideas. They are seeds that will grow into tangible experiences in your life. By learning to master your thoughts, you can begin to create the life you truly desire. Thoughts are not isolated events. They are linked to emotions, beliefs, and actions. Each thought carries with it a vibration that attracts experiences in harmony with it. For example, if your thoughts are focused on lack or limitation, you will begin to experience situations that mirror that mindset. Conversely, when you focus your thoughts on abundance, opportunity, and success, you will begin to attract circumstances that reflect those qualities. The key to changing your life is understanding that you have the ability to choose your thoughts, and in doing so, choose the direction of your life. The process of manifestation begins with awareness of your thoughts. If you are not aware of the thoughts you are thinking, you are unconsciously allowing them to shape your reality. It is important to observe your thoughts and become mindful of the patterns that emerge. Are your thoughts primarily focused on what is lacking in your life? Are you constantly thinking about what you don't have or the obstacles in your way? If so, this mindset will attract more of the same into your life. On the other hand, if you consciously choose to focus on thoughts that are aligned with your desires, thoughts of gratitude, possibility, and confidence, you will begin to attract more of what you want. The practice of deliberately choosing your thoughts requires discipline and focus. It is not always easy, especially if you have spent years allowing your mind to run unchecked. However, by consistently practicing mindfulness and becoming aware of the thoughts that arise, you can begin to redirect your thinking in more positive, productive directions. A simple way to start is by setting aside time each day to practice conscious thinking. This could be during meditation, journaling, or even just taking a few minutes throughout the day to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Are these thoughts in alignment with the life I want to create? One of the most powerful tools for mastering your thoughts is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself in order to reprogram your mind. They serve as reminders of what you want to believe and feel, and they help to replace negative or limiting thoughts with empowering ones. Affirmations work because they speak directly to your subconscious mind, which is responsible for much of your behavior and beliefs. When you repeat an affirmation consistently, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as truth, and it starts to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions in alignment with that belief. For example, if you want to manifest success, you could repeat an affirmation such as, I am successful in everything I do. By repeating this affirmation, you begin to shift your thinking away from any beliefs that you may have about not being capable or not deserving of success. Over time, this affirmation begins to reshape your self-perception, and you will notice that you start to think and act in ways that are consistent with your new belief. Your thoughts will shift from doubt and insecurity to confidence and determination. Affirmations can be most effective when combined with visualization. When you visualize yourself living the life you desire, you engage not only your thoughts, but also your emotions. The more vividly you can imagine yourself already in possession of your desires, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. Visualization is a powerful tool because it allows you to experience your desires as though they are already present. And when you combine this with positive affirmations, you are sending a clear and powerful message to your subconscious mind that your desires are already realized. This alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs creates a strong magnetic force that attracts the circumstances necessary to bring your desires into physical reality. Your thoughts also influence your actions. When you begin to think positively and align your thoughts with your desires, you start to take actions that reflect those thoughts. If you think you are worthy of success, you will begin to take the actions necessary to achieve it. If you believe that love is available to you, you will take steps toward creating loving relationships. On the other hand, if your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, and insecurity, you will find yourself paralyzed by indecision, unable to take the steps needed to create the life you want. The key is to take inspired action, and this can only happen when your thoughts are aligned with your desires. When your mind is clear and focused, you are able to move forward with confidence, knowing that the actions you take will lead to the fulfillment of your desires. It is important to remember that your thoughts are not just limited to what you consciously think about. Your subconscious mind is constantly processing information, and it holds on to beliefs and patterns that may not be immediately obvious. These unconscious thoughts can also affect your reality. In order to change your life, you must also work to reprogram your subconscious mind. This can be done through techniques such as visualization, affirmation, and meditation. When you consciously focus on positive thoughts and beliefs, you send a signal to your subconscious mind that you are ready to accept new, empowering beliefs. Over time, these new beliefs will become integrated into your subconscious, and your outer reality will begin to shift accordingly. Another important aspect of controlling your thoughts is learning to let go of negative or limiting beliefs. We all have beliefs that hold us back, beliefs about our worth, our abilities, or what is possible for us. These beliefs are often formed in childhood or early adulthood, and they can be deeply ingrained in our subconscious. In order to create lasting change, you must identify and release these beliefs. One way to do this is by questioning them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Does it serve me? If the answer is no, then consciously choose to replace it with a more empowering belief. By doing this, you free yourself from the limitations imposed by these old beliefs, and you open the door to new possibilities. Thoughts are the building blocks of your reality. Every experience, every opportunity, and every person that shows up in your life is a reflection of the thoughts you have been thinking. When you learn to control your thoughts and direct them toward your desires, you begin to shape your reality in ways you never thought possible. Your thoughts are your creative power, and by mastering them, you unlock the ability to manifest the life of your dreams. The first step is awareness. Become aware of your thoughts and choose those that serve you. Then, use techniques like visualization, affirmation, and reprogramming your subconscious to align your thoughts with your desires. When you do this, your life will begin to reflect the changes you have made on the inside. The law of attraction is often discussed in the context of how it draws things into your life based on your thoughts and feelings. However, it is essential to recognize that attraction is not a passive process. It requires intentionality, focus, and conscious effort. The law of attraction operates on the principle that like attracts like, meaning that the energy you put out into the world is what you will receive in return. This energy is not just limited to thoughts, but includes your emotions, beliefs, and actions. In order to effectively use the law of attraction to manifest your desires, you must be mindful of the energy you are putting out and ensure that it aligns with the life you want to create. The first step in harnessing the law of attraction is becoming clear about what you truly desire. Often people focus on what they don't want, and this keeps them trapped in a cycle of negative thinking. It's crucial to shift your focus to what you do want. When you are clear about your desires, whether they are related to wealth, health, love, or success, you begin to send out a powerful signal to the universe. The clearer you are about your desires, the more focused your energy becomes. It is this clarity that allows the universe to respond in kind and bring you the people, opportunities, and circumstances that match your vibration. Your thoughts and feelings are the foundation of the energy you emit. It is not enough to merely think about your desires once in a while. You must think about them consistently with feeling and conviction. Thoughts without emotion are weak and cannot generate the powerful energy needed to attract your desires. On the other hand, when you think about your desires with excitement, passion, and belief, you send out a much stronger signal. Your feelings act as the fuel that powers your thoughts. When you feel positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, and love, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and possibility. Conversely, when you feel fear, doubt, or frustration, you are attracting more of those emotions into your life. This alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs is what activates the law of attraction. It is not enough to simply think positively. You must also align your emotional state with those thoughts. The universe responds to the frequency of your energy, not just your words. For example, if you are affirming that you are wealthy, but deep down you feel unworthy of wealth, the universe will respond to that feeling of unworthiness. In this case, the energy you are putting out is not in harmony with your desire, and as a result, you may find that your manifestations are delayed or thwarted. One of the keys to mastering the law of attraction is learning to maintain a high vibrational state. This means consistently cultivating positive thoughts and emotions that are in alignment with your desires. The more often you can stay in a state of joy, gratitude, and confidence, the more easily you will attract the experiences and opportunities that match that energy. It's important to remember that the law of attraction does not discriminate. It simply responds to the energy you are emitting. If you are constantly focusing on what is lacking in your life, you will continue to attract more lack. If you are focused on the abundance and possibilities around you, the universe will respond by bringing more of that into your life. Another important aspect of the law of attraction is the practice of detachment. This might seem counterintuitive, as the law of attraction encourages us to focus on our desires. However, detachment does not mean abandoning your desires or giving up on them. It means releasing the need for them to come to you in a specific way or time frame. Often, people get caught up in the how and when of manifestation, which creates resistance. When you are too focused on the details of how your desires will come to pass, you create a sense of impatience and frustration, which lowers your vibration. The law of attraction works best when you trust that your desires are already on their way, and that the universe will bring them to you in the perfect timing and manner. Let go of the need to control the outcome and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Belief is another crucial component of using the law of attraction effectively. If you do not truly believe that what you want is possible, you will not be able to align your energy with it. Belief is what gives your thoughts and feelings the power to create. When you believe that your desires are already on their way, you are able to maintain a high vibrational state, which amplifies the manifestation process. This belief is not just about blind optimism. It is about having faith in the process and trusting that the universe will provide you with what you need. Your belief creates the foundation upon which the law of attraction operates. If you are uncertain or skeptical, your energy will be inconsistent, and your manifestations will be slower to materialize. A common challenge that many people face when using the law of attraction is impatience. It is easy to become frustrated when you don't see immediate results, but the universe operates on its own timing. Trusting the process is key to allowing the law of attraction to work in your favor. When you remain patient and confident, you send out the message that you trust the universe and are ready to receive your desires. However, when you become impatient and desperate, you create resistance, which blocks the flow of abundance. The key is to remain consistent in your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and to trust that what you desire is already on its way. Action is also an essential component of the law of attraction. While thoughts and feelings are powerful, they must be coupled with action. The law of attraction does not mean that you sit idly by and wait for your desires to fall into your lap. You must take inspired action towards your goals. This action is not forced or driven by desperation. It is the natural next step that arises when you are in alignment with your desires. Inspired action is the action that feels right, the action that comes from a place of confidence and trust. When you are in alignment with your desires, the universe will guide you toward the right opportunities, and you will know what steps to take. Taking action helps to solidify your belief and strengthens the signal you are sending out to the universe. Gratitude is another powerful tool that amplifies the law of attraction. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, and when you focus on the abundance in your life, you attract more of it. This practice of gratitude helps to keep your vibration high and reinforces your belief that more good things are on their way. The law of attraction is not just about attracting material possessions. It is about attracting experiences, relationships, and opportunities that align with your desires. By becoming clear about what you want, maintaining a positive mindset, believing in the process, taking inspired action, and expressing gratitude, you create a powerful energy that attracts the experiences you desire. Remember, the law of attraction is always working, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. When you intentionally focus on your desires and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you unlock the full potential of the law of attraction, and the universe will respond accordingly. The nature of your thoughts and how you perceive the world around you are the key drivers in shaping the reality you experience. Your perception of the world is not fixed. It is fluid and continuously evolving based on the mental images you create and the beliefs you hold. In essence, your perception is the lens through which you view everything, and it shapes the events that unfold in your life. If you change your perception, you change your reality. The ability to shift your perception is a powerful tool for personal transformation and growth. Perception is more than just what we see with our eyes. It encompasses how we interpret those images and how we assign meaning to them. Our beliefs, emotions, and past experiences all play a role in shaping the way we perceive the world. This means that two people can witness the same event, yet interpret it in vastly different ways, depending on their mental and emotional state. One person might see an opportunity in a challenge, while another may see only an obstacle. This is because their perception is shaped by their internal beliefs and expectations. The world you experience is not as much a reflection of external reality as it is a reflection of your internal state. The key to changing your reality is to begin by changing your perception. This requires awareness and intentional effort. Start by becoming conscious of the way you see the world and the beliefs that shape that perception. Ask yourself, what do I believe to be true about myself, my circumstances, and the world around me? These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or childhood programming. Many of these beliefs are unconscious, and they shape the way we view ourselves and our potential. Once you become aware of these beliefs, you can begin to question and challenge them. For instance, if you believe that success is difficult to achieve, or that you are not capable of attaining your goals, your perception of the world will align with that belief. You might notice that opportunities for success seem to evade you, or you might struggle to take the necessary actions because of the fear and doubt that stem from that belief. On the other hand, if you believe that success is natural and attainable, you will begin to see opportunities for growth and achievement in every situation. Your actions will be more confident, and your energy will align with success. The world around you responds to the mental image you hold of yourself and your beliefs about what is possible. Shifting your perception begins with changing the internal image you have of yourself. The image you hold of yourself in your mind shapes the way you interact with the world. If you see yourself as capable, worthy, and deserving of all the good things life has to offer, you will begin to act in ways that reflect that self-image. You will make decisions that support your goals, and you will expect positive outcomes. On the other hand, if you see yourself as lacking or unworthy, your perception of the world will reflect that limitation. You will subconsciously avoid opportunities, doubt your abilities, and attract situations that confirm your belief that you are not capable. To change your self-perception, it is crucial to engage in practices that strengthen your belief in your worth and potential. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for changing your self-image and perception. By vividly imagining yourself as the person you want to become, you begin to impress that image upon your subconscious mind. The more you visualize yourself as successful, confident, and capable, the more your perception will shift to reflect that new self-image. As you align your mental image with your desired reality, the world around you will begin to reflect that new image. Opportunities will appear, and the people and circumstances that align with your new perception will show up. Another powerful technique for changing your perception is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reprogram your mind and shift your perception. When you affirm your worth, your capabilities, and your potential, you begin to reshape your internal belief system. Your mind starts to accept these positive statements as truth, and your external reality begins to shift to match your new perception. Affirmations should be stated in the present tense, as if what you desire has already manifested. For example, instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." This shifts your perception from a future possibility to a present reality, aligning your energy with the outcome you desire. It is also important to notice the thoughts and beliefs that arise when you encounter challenges or setbacks. Your perception in these moments can either reinforce your desired reality or sabotage it. For example, if you experience a setback and your first thought is, "I am a failure," you are reinforcing a perception of yourself that is limiting. However, if you view the setback as a temporary obstacle and remind yourself that you have the ability to overcome it, you are shifting your perception to one of empowerment and resilience. The way you respond to challenges is a reflection of the mental image you hold of yourself and your ability to succeed. Changing your perception also involves learning to let go of limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. These beliefs often hold you back and cloud your judgment, preventing you from seeing the opportunities that are available to you. The first step is to become aware of these beliefs and thoughts, and then consciously choose to replace them with more empowering ones. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, challenge that belief by focusing on the abundance that already exists in your life. Shift your perception of money from scarcity to abundance, and you will begin to notice opportunities for financial growth appearing where there were once only obstacles. Your perception of the world is closely tied to the way you feel. Emotions are a powerful indicator of the state of your thoughts and beliefs. When you feel fear, doubt, or insecurity, it is a sign that your thoughts are misaligned with your desires. On the other hand, when you feel joy, excitement, and gratitude, it is a sign that your thoughts are in alignment with the reality you wish to create. Paying attention to how you feel is an important part of shifting your perception. When you notice that you are feeling negative emotions, take a moment to reflect on the thoughts that are causing them. Are these thoughts aligned with your desires? If not, take steps to shift them. One of the most powerful ways to shift your perception is through the practice of gratitude. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your attention from what is lacking in your life to what is abundant. This shift in focus helps to raise your vibration and align your perception with positivity and possibility. When you begin to see the good in every situation, you open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences that align with that positive perception. The key to transforming your life lies in transforming your perception. By changing the way you see yourself and the world around you, you begin to change the experiences you attract. Your perception is the lens through which you view reality, and by consciously shifting that lens, you can create the reality you desire. Whether it is through visualization, affirmations, or the practice of gratitude, there are many tools available to help you shift your perception and align it with your goals. Remember, the world is not happening to you, it is happening through you. When you change the way you perceive yourself and the world, you change the reality that unfolds before you. In conclusion, the foundation of creating the life you desire rests in your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. The world around you is not a passive force that simply happens to you. It is a direct reflection of the mental and emotional energy you send out. By changing the way you perceive yourself and the world, you begin to unlock new possibilities, opportunities, and experiences that align with your desires. It is not enough to simply wish for change. You must intentionally cultivate the thoughts, emotions, and actions that will bring about that transformation. When you become clear about what you want and consistently align your energy with that desire, you set in motion the power of attraction, drawing to you the circumstances, people, and opportunities that resonate with your vision. Changing your self-permission, focusing on abundance rather than lack, and shifting your perception of challenges from obstacles to opportunities are all essential components in this process. Through practices like visualization, affirmations, and gratitude, you can reshape your internal landscape and in turn, transform your external reality. Remember, the law of attraction and the power of perception are always at work, whether you are consciously aware of them or not. It is up to you to harness that power and direct it toward the life you wish to create. With patience, belief, and consistent effort, you can manifest the reality you desire. The journey begins with one simple yet profound realization. The life you want is already within you, waiting to be recognized, and is only a matter of shifting your perception to see it.